everybody, Jessie here from jessiebanks.com and welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I have a super cute card here for you featuring the Greeting Farms couple goals. This is from their August release. I used that couple down at the bottom corner. I've already taken a circle die and cut this mask out of Simon Says Stamp masking paper, and I'm just going to put that on top of my Neenah Solar White 80-pound cardstock to create the frame for all of our coloring and ink blending we're going to do. So I'm just going to stamp our couple out here in the middle of it, and then we'll get going on all the fun stuff. I'm using MFT's Extreme Black Hybrid ink. I love this ink for Copic coloring. It's nice and black. It stays black. I still tend to re-outline my images after I'm done coloring. You'll see that a little later on, and that's just a personal preference. I got into a habit of having these real bold black outlines, and I haven't found an ink that can quite do that yet. So I have two MFT stencils here, and I'm going to start by using this grass one to create the grass using just standard distress inks. So I've got Mowed Lawn and Crushed Olive here. The Crushed Olive gets a little hard to show you guys. I've had that ink pad for years and the top of it is so filthy it's impossible to read. So I'm going to add some of that to the bottom, and then we'll get going on the clouds using the Mini Cloud stencil, also from MFT. I really like using stencils and stuff to create my backgrounds with distress inks. Again, I cut these couples out of the Simon Says Stamp masking paper, and I'm layering that over top just to protect them so I can be nice and messy with the clouds we're going to do. And I'm using Salty Ocean and Blueprint Sketch ink here, just on a round blending tool. I use the same one and switch back and forth between the colors. It works really well. I'm going very, very softly with the ink. I know it's coming off really bold, but it is pretty soft in the end. I like to build up those colors and the intensity slowly. So we're just flipping around the stencil and rotating it to create the clouds and having them in different directions and look nice and poofy and fluffy. And I'm just keeping that blueprint sketch right to the outside edge of the clouds. I want it to be like nice and light. So now I'm just going to take our ink tool here and just fill in where I have lots of white just to add a little bit of blue to it. Getting into the Copic coloring here, as you can see, I put all of the caps just off to the side there so you guys can see all of the colors as we're going through them. All of these products, this card itself was made for Simon Says Stamp. The Greeting Farm is doing, they're doing a Greeting Farm post this month, well, when this video goes live, and I decided to film it for you guys. So all of these products are available over at Simon Says Stamps. The links to them all will be in the description box below, so I hope you guys decide if you want something, you can go pick them up. I like to do all of my skin tones first, and then I'll jump into the hair, and then we'll work on their clothing. The stamp set is super cute. There's 5 different characters. There's this one. There's one with the boy with hearts in his eyes. There's one with them with a scarf wrapped around their neck. One with a letter. Then a movie one. I think the stamp set is super cute. I say this every month, but it's one of my favorites. I really enjoy the Greeting Farm, and I'm loving still designing for them. I've been doing design team cards for them now for 2 years, and I really love it. Marie is super sweet. The whole team over there is awesome. We all have a ton of fun. So I'm working on the hair here, back to the coloring. All of my coloring, I do basically one layer, and I tend to work from dark to light so I can blend everything out really nice and have super smooth transitions, except for when I do the hair, I work light to dark because I don't want to blend those flicks out. I was going to make her dress peach or pink, but I didn't know what color to make his shirt, and then I was going to make his shirt red, and I ended up making it yellow, so none of this color scheme is anything near to what I initially intended. But I just kind of went with it, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I like that I used different colors for a change, and it wasn't, you know, my typical bright pinks and reds and just teals and all of that kind of stuff. I pulled in some of the colors that I tend to use a little bit less, especially yellow. I don't use a lot of yellow on my cards. Why? I'm not sure. I love yellow as a person. I think it's a happy color. I really, really enjoy it, but I tend not to color with it. So I'm just coming in with that YR23 to create my shadows. It'll alter it's a little bit lighter than this Y17, but it still gives it a little bit of a brownier tone, orangier tone underneath of it, just to give it a little bit more of a cast shadow look. Onto that, and then the 11, and then I pull in this pen, and I'm going to outline the entire image. I'm not going to make you watch it because my hand will just be in the way the entire time. And then I take this little hashtag couple goals sentiment, and I'm going to stamp that in the grass at the bottom here, and that'll be it for this card. Give this a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye for now.